How's it going, guys? It's Bill. Today I'm telling the story of my job when I was working as a delivery driver. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm not going to let you know what company or whatever. I don't want to get nobody in trouble or whatever. But before I start off, I want to know, what's the worst job you've ever had? For me, it was probably when I worked at Carl's Jr. I will name drop them because fuck them. But other than that, what's the worst job you ever had before I go any further? So I was about 18 years old, if I'm not mistaken, when I got the job. I'm pretty sure I was like barely turned 18. Nah, actually, I was going on 19 when I got the job. I mean, it was just a delivery driver, it was whatever. I just needed like whatever work. What I didn't know is that like the boss there would literally be like the nicest boss I've ever had. Like, I kid you not, she's like the sweetest lady ever. She's like hella cool. I've probably never had a boss I've ever actually liked besides her. So big shout out to her. But yeah, so I get hired at the same time as this other dude. We're gonna call him Jack because, I mean, whatever. So me and Jack like barely ever talk. Like, we're literally the exact same age, like 1 month apart. Like, I don't know how they hired us both at the same time. Like, just nothing. Like, we've never said a word to each other. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I tried to talk to bro, like it just never happened. So I didn't really care. And for the most part, the work environment was pretty cool. He was just the first person I met because I got hired with him. But I mean, I realized hella quick, just like any food service place, like shit turned over hella quick. Like, people would just quit all the time. Like, you'd walk in like 1 week, it'd be like damn near half the shift is different. So whatever. They teach me how to deliver and so on. And honestly, the bulk part of my job that was like interesting or whatever is just all the times I had like some far ass or weird ass deliveries. So like, one of the stories I kind of have is kind of interesting. I don't even want to tell the address, I'm scared or whatever. But somewhere in the Central Valley in California, I made a pizza delivery, and it was like to this weird lodge building. It's like a cabin lodge. Like, if you ever been to one, like, it just looks like an assembly hall or whatever. Like, you walk in, it's like a chandelier or whatever. I walk in to make a delivery to this fine establishment. I see like 3 people there, bruh, and like they're all white. This isn't important detail usually, but hear me out. Like, they look at me with like some real like fire, bro. Like no hate. Like, they literally like stare at me. Like, they shoot, all 3 of their eyes shoot across the room at me, and I'm just like, what did I do, bro? I'm the pizza guy. Like, I'm sitting here holding my pizza out, like my hat, my whole get up on. And they're like very, very white, like blonde blue eye. So like, I'm sitting there like kind of like concerned, cause like, so yeah, I go on, I make the delivery. It turns out it was pretty cool, but like, I'm walking around the building and they have these weird ass like pictures and like, what's it called, mantras or whatever all over the walls. Like, they have a bunch of weird stuff all over the walls. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You can always tell like what a room is themed for, but like, you can usually also tell what's going on. Like, you'll sit there and be like, they have some like Egyptian type decor going on, and they got this going on. I walked in there and it just felt so like innocuous. Like, everything just felt connected, but like none of the things were like from a distinct time period. Like, they all had like some old west ass shit up there. Like, it was weird. And they had a bunch of like Knights Templar like fucking memorabilia or like insignia all over the walls. Like, it was so weird. I bolt out of there. They tipped great, they were nice. That's why, like I said, I didn't say anything negative. It was just a scary experience. I didn't know what the hell was going on. But what's it called, might have delivered to like a cult or like the Aryan Brotherhood or whatever the hell was going on there, or some shit, dog. I don't know what, but it was definitely very concerning. And then another one of my interesting deliveries that I had during this time was basically just through like this car lot or whatever in like the south side of town. For some background, if you never lived on the south side of a big town, usually the south side is not safe. This does pertain to my city as well. So what's it called, I had to deliver to this car lot or whatever, and this guy was like, I didn't know what was going on at the car lot. I just had to deliver a pizza there at like 8 p.m. or whatever. And I show up and I'm sitting there like walking around looking around or some shit, and like, I like start peeking through the fucking fence, and on God, I'm pretty sure I hear like the security like cock his shit, dog. And I'm sitting there, I like step back from the fence. I was like, bro, I was looking for how to get through. I have your pizza. Like, I was sitting here like, bro, was I about to get shot over pizza? Like, cause I like had called around, like I had sat there and called maybe twice. Bro did not answer. Bro comes out of his Prius and he's like, are you the pizza? I was like, yeah, I got your pizza. It was pretty cool. So I don't know if it was his keys or something, or if he flicked on the pole and realized it was just me, the pizza dude. But Yeah, I got myself into some pretty stupid situations as a pizza guy. Honestly, being a pizza guy is like a terrible job if you really think about it, just like as you compare it to other jobs, because you got to go to their fucking crib, bro. Like what other job do you have to physically travel to the customer's crib? Like that's horrible, bro. If you don't understand why, it's just a predicament it puts you in. But yeah, I mean, last of all, honestly, probably the most interesting out of all these three stories. So like I mentioned Jack in the beginning. So me and Jack got hired at the same time, but bro always acted like weird. Like he just would not talk back to me when I talked to him. It's whatever, like it is what it is. And I forget exactly what happened, but I take one of my orders and he tries to bitch me out or whatever, and he takes my order, like he dispatches it on the screen or whatever. So I'm like not even gonna fight it. I don't really care. I'm thinking miles ahead. So I just take the next order and let him think he bitched me out. And then like 2 weeks later, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't know how, allegedly, but allegedly his tires like got uninflated, bro. Crazy shit, dog. He had to get taken home. Like he lost his whole shift that day. He couldn't get no money. He ended up quitting a week later, I think. It was crazy. I honestly don't know how the correlation happened. It just coincidentally happened after I did it. But man, it was some crazy stuff, man. That's just all my stories from what's it called, Pizza Hut. Though it was definitely an interesting place to work at. It was so much weird stuff going on there. It was an interesting work environment. It was real fun though. It literally felt like maybe like college kinda, because like everybody that worked there was like really young, and we also worked right next to the college. So honestly, it wasn't that bad of a working environment. But hey, this has been Bill. Thanks for tuning in. This has been my shitty job when I worked as a delivery driver.